So it's day 2 on the no fap challenge. Not much changed. I had some stomach issues the other night, but I mean that just happens because yeah. I noticed I did have a little bit more energy when I woke up today though. But again, it's only the second day, so I don't really think much of it. So one of my friends watched my video yesterday, and they actually said that I wasn't giving like a clear reason why I am doing it, like why I'm going on this challenge. Um, I think the main reason I'm doing it is for health reasons. I said some earlier, as in like, being cold all the time, being lethargic and stuff like that, and kind of like general mild depression. Yeah, that's the reason I'm on it. But there's also other reasons like, it's good to prove it to yourself that you're not like a slave to your own, bodily functions or bodily urges. Like, you gotta show your lower regions that you run this and whatnot. But yeah, that's more reason. The reason I started maybe a year or two ago was actually I had probably a slight porn addiction. I It was a good like 4 or 5 times a day, every day, ever since I was, I'm gonna say like 13, and I think it actually started to work my brain a little bit. Like when it came to like sexual endeavors and stuff like that, like before I started trying NoFap, I I never really like lusted for a woman. I was never like looked at a girl and was like, oh, I gotta have it. I gotta get there. It was more like, oh, she's cute. Maybe I should talk to her. It wasn't like this overwhelming urge to do so. And I never really thought there was anything wrong with that, but I think it's kind of like human nature to like have those feelings and stuff like that. And yeah, that was something I realized like when I wanted NoFap, it was completely different. I was more outgoing, more proactive in, talking to women and whatnot. So that's definitely something that I know is the first time around, when I first started. But yeah, I think porn really warps your brain. I think masturbation without porn, kind of your imagination, I think that's actually pretty normal. I think that's like something that we do every now and then, like, like once or twice or maybe 3 times a week. I think that's completely normal. Like for a healthy individual, I think that's completely normal. I just think when people go overboard, it's too much. Because to be fair, I don't. It takes a very creative brain to think of new scenarios without without porn to actually get them going. Another thing that yeah, another reason I like to do this is because it's good to get like a reset. It's kind of like because the thing with porn addiction is that people that do it over and over and over, like you need that next high, you need that next fix, and eventually, you just need something more and more and more and more, and it just never stops. Like it's just always at a new height. And when you actually like experience real sex, your brain is so warped to like how it should be that it just doesn't actually account to what's happening in reality. So when you finally like have when you have sex with a girl and you're like, oh, that's not nearly as good as I thought it would be. Like all those videos I watched, it was amazing, and this was kind of just eh. And it's because like people don't realize that in all those videos, most of them are just actors. First of all, like they're putting on the show. Like they're not gonna. It's not gonna be 100% real. It's a show. Like, and when men go in real life and they have sex, it's like, oh, that wasn't nearly like what I thought it would be because their brain is just so far warped in their mind. And that's another thing too, is that before NoFap, when I would have sex, I noticed I'd be in my mind more. I'd be like imagining more scenarios rather than just being in a moment, and having sex. It would just be like when I'm like, oh, okay, I remember in this one video I should do this thing, and I remember I saw this other video I should do that one thing, and I don't. Sex shouldn't be like that. Sex should just be kind of more primal. You shouldn't be trying to be a tactician when performing, and that's something that I learned through NoFap the first time around. So, but yeah, those are the reasons I'm doing it. I'm just doing it kind of as a reset, and like I said, the first time I did it, it was because I probably did have a slight addiction to it. I'm not gonna lie. I think I really did, but a reset, and you know it's really good. I think for your body, I think people with adrenal fatigue, or if you suspect that you have adrenal fatigue, you should probably look into it as well and go from there, because there'll be a lot of benefits. And like I said, this is why I'm doing it, so I can show you some of the benefits as I move on with it. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow.